Hey, so here's how Opal Looper works. Here the device picks up everything from Opal-Ctl, the notes, the ratchet, the 10 controls here, and it continuously loop it in this buffer here. You can change the bar length, and it lets me crossfade between live input and recorded. Obviously, the recorded looper right now is exactly the same data. So, for instance, so how do I control an actual instrument out of it? This sends the MIDI data of everything over OSC, and it's available here. So in the second track here, I select MIDI from Opal. From the track, I put the device in, and then I can select the MIDI from this effect precisely. And from here, I've made this small Max for Live device that picks up the CC. So the notes go through here, but the CC can get remapped to any device in Ableton. So instead of mapping the device directly like you would in Opal-Ctl, instead the Opal-Ctl itself is mapped on those parameters here, the 10 parameters here, and the output of this is mapped on your stuff. So this allows the data to go through the looper. So the first one here controls the decay. So I've let it work. We could hear it for a few notes, but since I've crossfaded over to the buffer, we can only hear it when I was performing it, basically. So since now we can only hear the looper, if I change pattern, we cannot hear the new pattern, but we can introduce the new pattern by crossfading into it. And here I've added the velocity indication of the triggers, because when we blend between the loop data and the live data, it lowers the velocity of both, but you can have both at the same time. So here for a while you have both patterns, and this is just the new pattern. You can introduce a third pattern in there. I have no idea what those sounds like. Let's check it out. So yeah, this is where I'm at.